Very good. Before we move on, is there any questions on what we discussed before?
Avant qu'on commence, est-ce qu'il y a des questions sur ce qui a été développé préalablement?
S'il vous plaît. Here, we have here.
Oh.
Concernant l'orientation du défenseur sur le porteur de balle,
Concerning the position of the defender of the ball handler,
puisque vous parliez de votre philosophie autour du spacing et du timing,
since you are talking about your philosophy about spacing and timing,
est-ce que vous avez une préférence par rapport à justement d'envoyer plutôt dans un
do you have a preference about, for example, sending your ball handler on more defenders
ou alors là où il y a moins de joueurs?
or where you have less opponents?
It's a good question. It's a long debate, always.
Bonne question qui amène toujours un débat long.
I think that most of the good players now, they like to start on one side and then they like to use the crossover and go to the other side.
Je pense que la plupart des bons joueurs maintenant aiment débuter sur un côté, puis ensuite faire un changement de main, puis crossover, et repartir sur l'autre côté.
So for this reason, I prefer to send him to his strong hand, so when he changes direction, he goes to his weak hand.
C'est la raison pour laquelle je préfère l'envoyer directement sur sa main forte, afin que s'il change de main, il se retrouve sur sa main faible.
But I think with some very important players, you need also to be aware which way they shoot better.
Mais à un certain niveau, avec d'excellents joueurs, je dois aussi savoir où ils sont, à quel endroit du terrain ils sont hyper dangereux dans leur tir.
For example, to talk about the players that I coached, a great player, Milos Teodosic, if he goes to his left, he shoots much better than going to his right.
Donc, par exemple, pour ce joueur, on sait très bien que s'il tire côté gauche, il sera bien plus efficace que s'il va côté droit.
So I have seen teams trying to keep him to the right, even if on the right he might have a layup or a nice pocket pass, just to take away his three-point shot going left.
Donc il a vu beaucoup d'équipes qui lui laissaient l'opportunité d'aller attaquer, voire de marquer en layup, en double pas, plutôt que de le laisser avoir l'opportunité de tirer à 3 points à gauche.
When I was in CSKA my first time, and I had a very, very special group of players in terms of understanding,
Quand j'étais à CSKA pour la première fois, j'avais des joueurs qui pouvaient intégrer intellectuellement tout ce que je pouvais leur expliquer.
sometimes we defended some very, very good guards. This way, we were aggressive on one hand and we were softer on the other end. But this requires from the big man a lot of attention because now his distance has to always be adjusted. This can happen only, I think, with very, very smart players.
Avec ces joueurs-là, j'étais capable de travailler notamment sur les joueurs intérieurs, d'être très agressif d'un côté quand il avait le balle d'une main et pas du tout, d'être un peu moins pugnace de l'autre. Mais ça dépendait aussi du capacité intellectuelle des joueurs avec lesquels je travaillais.
Okay. Any other question, please?
Autre question?
Okay, please. The question is if we switch on the pick and pop, okay? So, can we put the 5 players again on the floor?
La question est de revenir sur les changements de défenseurs sur le pick and pop.
I know, listen, I'm not joking. I know you're tired and bored. It's been a long day. So let's make an effort to have this final hour in the right way, okay?
Sans plaisanter, je sais que vous êtes fatigué, que ça a été une longue journée, mais essayons de faire un effort pour que vous donniez de votre meilleur.
So, as a general idea, we usually handle the pick and roll different if the screen is set by the 5-man or by the 4-man.
Généralement, on fait une différence dans la réaction défensive si le pick and roll est servi par un joueur 5 ou un joueur 4.
So let's imagine that he's a man, a shooter, okay? He's like Bargnani, for example, okay? Like Nowitzki, a center who can pop a lot. And so, for example, you go to the corner, you come a little closer, okay. So you can do in 2 different ways. You can, let's say, push, meaning you stay flat with the center, or you can hedge with the 4. So for example, you can be, if he's a shooting big, you can ask him to hedge. But if you do this, show or hedge, call it as you want, this makes a little bit more difficult for him to find the space where to go. So what I prefer, if he's a shooting big, let's say a power forward or a shooting center, we will still push. We will still be in high push, okay? And once he comes here, now on this dribble, he will release and go, okay? It is here. With some coaches and some players like also this, to stay a little lower, okay, attack me, and now you're switching, okay? It might be interesting because of the difference in spacing. Watch. If I stay in a high push, okay, go, stop. Most likely, this will open this line to the big, okay, for this pass. And this stretches the defense a lot.
Sur un joueur 5 qui vient poser un écran comme celui qu'on vient de voir, une des opportunités pour ce joueur justement après l'écran, c'est de s'ouvrir une fois que son défenseur s'est ressorti sur le pic et qu'il puisse tirer de loin. Donc ça laisse une opportunité défensive au premier défenseur de revenir dessus.
If I stay in a little lower push, meaning I stay like this, even with a shooter there, okay, usually the guard will attack me, usually. So this gives us an opportunity to pop behind the screen. I don't know if it's clear the difference. Now he's going diagonal, and he's going a little bit more for a 3, and he will probably have a better angle to recover.
Si je demande à mon défenseur de se reculer,
¿Te parece?
ce qui va arriver en général, c'est que le porteur de balle va attaquer le défenseur et ça va permettre à celui qui a fait l'écran de se reculer, ça va forcer le défenseur à courir en diagonale pour récupérer son joueur.
So you can choose, it's always the same story. You can choose aggressiveness and position depending also on the players you have. Because if you have quick players, you can do one thing. If you have slow players, you need to do something different.
Vous pouvez choisir un autre scénario, vous pouvez choisir deux scénarios, soit un scénario d'agressivité avec des placements rapides ou un autre où vous offrez plus d'espace mais aussi plus de réactions pour pouvoir gérer la balle. C'est à vous de voir en fonction de votre personnel.
Did I answer the question? Are you okay? Okay. More questions? If not, we proceed. Okay. Now, this was a general idea, obviously, if we have a set pick and roll in the middle. Okay?
Ça, c'est si on a un pick and roll qui est prévu dès le départ dans un jeu placé.
Keep there, please. On the post. You're there, you're here. You're here. Okay. Now the ball comes to the middle, okay? So it's not already in the middle. Now they need to bring the ball to the middle.
Là, on a la balle qui va arriver dans l'axe panier-panier. Il ne l'a pas encore reçu.
Oh, here. Okay. To me, it's different. First of all, if he comes to the middle, do it again, from the beginning.
Il y a une différence.
Okay.
S'il vient justement au milieu.
Walking. Okay, stop. Stop. If he comes to the middle, what do you want to do? You want to force him to the screen. So, for example, he catches the ball, and I send him into the screen, like somebody likes. Okay?
Qu'est-ce que vous voulez dans ces cas de figure? Est-ce que vous voulez l'envoyer, le porteur de balle, vers l'écran?
Somebody likes this because they think that now on this screen, if he rolls, I have two players behind me, okay, that they can help.
Des entraîneurs aiment ça parce que ça permet justement à ce moment-là de se retrouver avec deux défenseurs sur celui qui a fait l'écran.
Some other coaches like, if the ball is in the middle here, wait, let's go up, give the ball here. Go up to the middle, catch it, and keep him to the side of the ball. That's what other coaches like. So do this, okay, and force him there.
D'autres coachs aiment forcer le porteur de balle à aller du côté où il a reçu sa passe.
Both ideas have strengths and weaknesses.
Chaque idée a sa contrainte et sa ressource.
What happens, for example, if ball is there? I let him receive the ball, okay? Now I keep him to the same side, okay? And now when you see this, instead of screening, you make just one dribble and you go there. That's it. And you stay in the corner. Now we have a problem.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe dans ce cas de figure où il y en a un écran
Okay.
dans le dos et que justement l'écran n'est pas utilisé, mais que la passe est faite, on se retrouve avec un attaquant contre, zéro défenseur.
So my idea is different. Go back.
Mon idée est différente.
In all these plays where the ball must go to the middle, okay, we want to deny him as hard as we can 2 steps out of the 3-point line. We want to force his catch here, even at the risk of a backdoor cut.
Dans tous mes cas de figure, ce que je recherche chez mes défenseurs, c'est forcer le porteur de balle qui va la recevoir à recevoir la balle au moins 2 pas derrière la ligne des 3 points, quitte à ce qu'il tire de loin.
And the footwork is again important, okay? So let's do it on the other side so people can see better. Let's do it on the other side.
Et le
Come
travail
here,
d'appui
come here.
pédestre,
Flip, flip.
et le travail d'appui pédestre est à nouveau
See?
important.
Ballon? Okay, très bien. Okay. Now, if he's the guard, okay, let's say he's Tony Parker, okay? And I let him go this way, for example, like somebody likes, okay? Now if I do this, it's impossible for me to deny. I will be probably late, he will catch it, and he will attack immediately the middle, okay? So the footwork is again important.
Donc, contre un meneur de jeu, si je suis en retard, je ne pourrai pas faire mon opposition à la passe.
So as soon as he's here, I must play between him and the ball. So I must be like this, okay? And I must send him inside, not outside. I must send him inside. It's completely, this is the key, okay? You want to send him inside the lane. So if he goes like this, good. And now even if he screens me, okay, I can do this. Put one hand here, put one hand here, okay? Now extend this catch. Now when screen comes, even if I made my job,
Si je fais mon travail d'emmener mon meneur de jeu à l'intérieur et de me placer en opposition à la passe à l'extérieur et de le forcer à travailler
and I extend the catch here,
et que je reste entre ses appuis,
okay, and I'm here, as soon as the screen comes, I want to go under the first screen. I want to go under the first one, okay? So with the rescreen, give me the rescreen, they need to change completely their spacing. The typical action is this, get back.
je veux pouvoir passer en dessous du premier écran pour que même s'il y en a un deuxième qui m'arrive dessus, je puisse réagir différemment.
So everybody does this. Zipper, ba 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 ba,
Tout le monde fait la même chose.
pick and roll and replace. Okay, shooter comes out. You roll, you can replace for a 3-point shot. Okay, or deuxième option. Here, paraba, stop. Now you go short. That's it, and go for the lob. Okay, this is what everybody does. True or not? Okay, either the short action or the roll and replace. Correct? 90% of the team. We all do this.
90% des scénarios possibles avec les pick and roll viennent juste d'être envisagés.
So because of this, I want to change their spacing. I want to force them to change their spacing.
Et à cause de ces deux scénarios, je veux changer l'espacement entre les adversaires.
Okay, so I want to deny him
Donc, je
as
veux
much as we can.
le plus
Okay,
possible.
here more. Okay,
Encore.
and when he catches it, I want to stay close to him. So when the screen comes, I go under the first one. Now, if he's dumb and he just roll, we're fine. Okay? Now what he does, he rescreens like good players. Okay? So now, if they were going to do roll and replace, go. Maybe he's coming up, correct? Now you see, now you need to go the other way. Okay? So they need to change the space and what they have in their plan. I don't know if it makes sense what I'm saying.
Le fait d'avoir changé, d'avoir déjà repoussé mon adversaire plus loin, permet aussi à mes adversaires, eux-mêmes, de devoir rechanger leur position, donc on change leur espacement, et c'est ça qui crée l'incertitude chez les adversaires.
Okay? And more important, more dribbles. Now he needs more dribbling.
Ce qui amène aussi davantage de dribbles, donc un temps supplémentaire.
Now he has the ball in his hands for longer time. He has the ball in his hands for longer time.
Plus longtemps.
Okay? I am always afraid of teams that do this. These teams scare me.
Les équipes qui me font peur sont celles qui font passer la balle à toute vitesse.
If we play against a team where they keep the ball in one player's hands for a long time, even if he's a great champion, I am not so scared.
Si nous jouons contre une équipe qui a un excellent joueur, un excellent dribbleur, qui garde la balle, même si c'est un excellent joueur, je suis moins nerveux que si je joue contre une équipe qui ne fait que passer la balle.
So can we do it live, please? Okay? So you start there, you start there, you start here, you start there, okay? No. You start there. And you're here.
Tu commences en haut.
Okay? Now, you dribble the ball to the wing, you go to the post, you come up, and blah, blah, blah. Okay? Let's go. Play, live. Stop. No. C'est pas possible. C'est pas possible. He cannot receive the ball, period.
Il ne doit pas recevoir le ballon. Tu te débrouilles, il ne faut pas que ça arrive.
Ready? He cannot receive the ball. Let's go. C'est pas possible. Pour la deuxième fois. Stop. Okay. Très bien. Do you help him?
Est-ce que tu aides?
Do it again. Mon ami. Ballon allí. Do the same thing. Start from there. Okay.
Recommence.
Look. Where's the ball? There? Here. Go.
Côté aide.
Huh? Don't hit him, not necessary, but make life difficult for him. Okay?
Ne le percute pas, mais fais simplement un pas pour le freiner.
Okay? In the good old days, if he cut it there, they knock him down.
Dans les vieux...
Now,
Dans la préhistoire, lorsque quelqu'un traversait le terrain...
now in the modern game, we are all politically correct. We cannot do these things. But one time, if you try to cut there, no way you come out alive. Okay? Like, when we discussed, this guy is a great penetrator. How can we stop him? In the old days, there was always somebody who can say, don't worry, let him come in for the first time. He will not go for the second. But now the game is changed. They understood what I said. They understood, don't worry.
I don't understand.
Let's do it one more time. Ready? Hey, where's the ball? Come on, come here. Good. Stop. Okay, early and loud communication before he crossed the line. Hey, as soon as he gets the ball on his hip and send him to the screen, go under and then fight the screen. Okay? Let's go.
Mets ton nez sur sa hanche.
Ready? Go. Deny. Win. Good. Stop. Horrible. Again. Play with your arms like this. As soon as he goes by, screaming. Stop. As soon as you're here, extend your arm. Okay? Make life difficult for him. Here. Now, screen is coming. Okay? Here. Under. Now, here. In the screen again. Come on. Good. Très bien.
Plus près de lui.
No, hold on now. Good. Not bad. Très bien. Okay. One more time. This is very important. They always think that to get away from the screen, they need to go far from the ball. It's exactly the opposite. It's exactly the opposite.
Les
Whenever,
joueurs, les joueurs pensent souvent que pour aller plus vite, il faut qu'ils s'écartent de l'écran. C'est exactement l'opposé.
the instinct of the kids is, if I don't want to get screen, come with the screen. It's better if I do this. No, no. When the screen comes, you need to come close to him. So he will do this, and now you can go under. Okay? If you get close, it's more difficult to be screened. It's more difficult. You need to fight. Sorry, go ahead.
Plus vous serez près de votre adversaire, porteur de balle, plus ce sera difficile pour vos adversaires de poser l'écran sur vous.
Okay? You need to fight their instinct. The instinct is, if I get soft, I will not get screened. Exactly the opposite. It's always first aggressive step, now you can be soft. It's never, if you do a first soft move, now you will never be able to be aggressive. It's always the opposite. It's aggressive, soft. Never soft, aggressive. Never. Never. Okay? One last time, then we move on. Come on. Good. Okay, here, closer. Good. Under. Skinny. Go. Good. Over. Good. Good. One. Excellent. Bravi. Okay. Same thing. Where is my point guard? There. My point. No. Here the ball. Okay. Big. Here. You can get there. Don't worry. So dribble the ball. Pa. Okay. Get the ball. Here. Boom. Here. Screen. Come to the middle. Good. Get it. Pick and roll. Okay. Same story. Do it again from the beginning. Okay, hold it. Stop. Very good. That's it. Extend that catch. Extend it. Make it difficult. Long way to go. Pass the ball. Now, let's do the work before the pick and roll. One more time.
Une fois de plus, rendons-le agressif avant le pick and roll. Bon, faisons la guerre d'abord.
So you can fight this screen, okay? Over, in the middle, whatever it is, but try, depending what kind of shooter he is, to make difficult life for him to receive the ball.
Selon l'adversaire que vous avez à gérer, faites que sa vie soit difficile avant qu'il attrape la balle et pour ce qu'il va le faire ensuite.
So, following this principle to make life difficult for him, he wants to go there for a pick and roll. So we do what we call top lock. Okay?
Donc, puisqu'on sait qu'il veut chercher le pick and roll, ce qu'on va faire déjà, c'est
No. Give him the ball here.
sur
Okay.
le bloquer au sommet.
Reverse. No.
Ce qu'on appelle top lock.
Okay, bravo. Okay, ball. 1, 2, okay, reverse it. Send him there. You don't want him to go there. You want to send him here. You top lock him. You defend the top and you send him baseline.
Donc vous l'enfermez
Okay.
sur le sommet et vous l'amenez vers le fond. Justement, vous l'empêchez d'aller là où il veut.
So now, where is my defender? Defend, do this, and do it live. Hey, you go to the middle and get the ball. No, give me the ball. We start here. Very good. Let's go. Ready? Go. Okay. Top lock him. Good. You see? Perfect. Now, under the first one. Okay. Stop. If you can force him even here, it's better. You understand? And the first one, you can go under.
Si tu veux,
If he catches it here. Okay?
s'il
Hey,
l'attrape là.
of course, do the same thing. He forces the ball here. Force the ball here.
Il force la balle ici.
This is no more middle pick and roll. In our system, this is a push to the sideline. So if he catches the ball here, we will send him baseline. It's no more middle pick and roll.
On n'est plus dans un pick and roll habituel puisqu'on l'emmène sur le côté.
What I want to say, and again, make clear one more time, is that we want to attack their spacing and their timing and force them to get the ball in positions that are not their primary objective. Okay? We want them in a different position that they like.
Une fois de plus, rappelons-nous que ce que l'on veut, c'est les empêcher d'avoir l'habituel timing et espacement et d'amener nos adversaires dans des endroits où ils n'ont pas l'habitude d'aller ou à des rythmes qu'ils n'ont pas l'habitude de subir.
Okay? Before I go, I start talking about attacking the switch. Any question about this?
Avant de passer au sujet suivant qui n'est plus sur les switches, est-ce qu'il y a des questions?
Okay, we move on. Now, talking about the switch.
Concernant le switch, le changement de défenseur.
You can sit down, take a seat, or you can go, okay, take a seat here. So, when we talk about offense, what is my primary goal on offense? I would like to have always the opportunity to give to the player with the ball, the player who is attacking, okay, not the player who is just doing this, okay, the player who is, for example, coming off a screen or driving or whatever. I want this player to have the opportunity always to shoot or pass. Okay?
Ma philosophie en attaque est de me débrouiller pour que le joueur qui reçoit la balle en mouvement puisse soit tirer, soit la donner.
I give you an example.
Par exemple,
Keep the ball here. Can you screen for me? Who's guarding me? You guard me. Okay? You got. Simple idea. If I come off a screen, okay, and as soon as he screens, he rolls, bravo. As soon as I catch the ball, I have shot and I have pass. Okay? If, like many bigs, he screens and then he thinks his job is finished, I will only have the shot and I will not have the pass.
Par exemple, pour ce cas de figure, j'ai donc
Screen,
un joueur
please.
avec ballon
Screen,
qui
screen,
reçoit
screen,
la balle qui peut soit tirer
Screen and
directement,
come here.
soit la
Okay,
donner à
just
celui qui fait le pick and roll, pour peu que celui qui place l'écran se retourne tout de suite pour qu'on puisse lui donner.
So now, for example, he can help me 1 second and he will not pay for this.
Dans ce cas de figure, justement, le deuxième adversaire peut venir vers moi et il ne fera plus attention à son adversaire direct.
Another example, if I'm driving the middle, okay? If I'm driving the middle, get there, on the block.
Autre exemple, si je vais sur l'axe panier-panier.
So now let's say they start helping somehow. And they stand, or maybe make just 1 step there, okay? Now maybe I have shot, but I cannot see the open shooter. Is it clear what I mean? It's different if the time I penetrate and you see the little help, no, there I cannot see you because you are behind him. You need to do this probably. If you do this, there, to shoot. If he helps me here, now I can see you. And you have 2 seconds to shoot.
Donc c'est toute la différence entre si je suis en train de pénétrer balle en main et que je vois que j'agglomère les défenseurs sur moi, soit je peux la donner à quelqu'un parce qu'il vient pratiquement dans mon axe et ça laissera plus de temps au défenseur de revenir dessus, plutôt que d'aller vers le même plan du ballon, ce qui aidera la défense.
Again, I am attacking, I drive, okay, here, and they stand. I might get into a contested shot, I have no scoring pass. It's different if, as soon as they see this, cut, and slide. Now I have a scoring pass. I have a shot for myself, and I have a scoring pass. Only because you create space. Does it make sense what I'm saying?
Simplement en créant un surnombre défensif avec des partenaires qui puissent se déplacer correctement, je peux placer les tirs à des opportunités qui n'étaient pas prévues au départ.
When I had Papaloukas in Moscow, he was always telling to the teammates, when I drive, when I penetrate, you need to move, because if you stay like this, it's very difficult for me to find you because the defense will rotate. So you need to move. You need to show me where you are so I can find you. If not, it's my turnover every time. And he was extremely right.
Quand je jouais, j'avais un partenaire qui me disait qu'à chaque fois qu'il pénétrait balle en main, ses partenaires devaient bouger pour qu'ils puissent les capter visuellement pour pouvoir leur donner la balle. Alors que s'ils ne bougeaient pas, il avait extrêmement de difficultés à pouvoir les capter et pouvoir leur passer la balle. Et il avait raison.
So this already explains to you one very simple thing. I hate when there is a switch and the player keeps the ball in his hands and he starts going back and blah, 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 blah. Okay?
Qui va être une des raisons pour laquelle vous allez comprendre que lorsqu'il y a des switches, je déteste que le porteur de balle commence à dribbler en reculant et attendre que le temps se passe.
Second, general idea of offense. When you create advantage, okay? When you create advantage,
Donc en attaque, quand vous créez un avantage, un surnombre,
where you pass the ball determines if you make bigger that advantage or if you lose that advantage.
l'endroit où vous allez passer ce ballon va déterminer si vous augmentez cet avantage ou justement si vous le perdez.
I repeat, when you create advantage, where you pass the ball determines a bigger advantage or to lose the advantage. I'll show you example. So, let's come here. Let's come here and have a pick and roll here, okay?
Voyons pas un pick and roll sur le porteur.
Okay. Now, general idea in pick and roll situation. If the defense shows
En général, si le défenseur
Okay.
se montre
or switches,
ou fait
okay? So switch, please.
ou change,
Good. It's always better to throw the ball ahead
c'est toujours mieux d'envoyer la balle devant.
and roll diagonally. And I explain you why.
En
Okay?
général, et ensuite de s'ouvrir diagonalement à la balle. Je vais expliquer pourquoi.
Please show. Get back. Get back. Get back. Okay. Show very aggressively. Slow motion. Okay. Slow motion. Stop. Good. Roll diagonal. And it's not switch. Show. Show and back. Okay. Slow. Okay. Repeat. 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 Okay. Show and back. Okay. Hop. Stop. Pa 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 pa. Stop. Who helps? Mon ami. Who helps? Okay. Stop. Very good. So you stand. You need. If you roll diagonal, you force him on a longer help. Okay. Corner.
Si tu coupes et tu t'ouvres, si tu coupes diagonalement, tu donnes plus de temps à ton adversaire de pouvoir te récupérer.
You can drive for sure. You can shoot. You can pass here. You can pass there. You can skip the ball there. You can shoot or penetrate. Okay. Okay? So we maintain the advantage. Okay?
Donc dans ce cas, nous maintenons l'avantage puisque tu peux toujours tirer, passer, attaquer, renverser.
Now, against flat help. Okay? So not aggressive situation. Stay flat. Stay flat. 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 Okay. Go over the top. Stop. Stop.
Contre une défense aplatie où il n'y a pas de...
That's when you have to pass the ball behind the action.
C'est dans ce cas de figure qu'il faut penser à passer la balle derrière soi.
Okay? Because now, if you pass the ball there, try to get the. You see?
Si on passe la balle là, tout le monde est
You
déjà
don't need
ajusté.
that because you see your man is here. He's not open. It's clear visually.
Personne n'est ouvert.
So, against the flat help, you also roll to a different spot. Where do you roll?
Donc face à une défense aplatie,
Right there, here.
tu dois t'ouvrir d'un
Here.
autre côté. Lequel?
First for a lob, second to get the ball from him. Okay?
D'abord pour rechercher la passe lobée, deuxième en second pour
Oh,
recevoir
ready?
la passe de l'heure.
Ready? Whoop, boom, boom. That's it. You can go score or you can drive. Let's do the opposite now.
Voyons l'opposé maintenant.
Okay? So, if I go, now you roll diagonal also against a flat. Okay? So, I do this. And then I pass the ball there. Stop. Where do we go? Do you see space to drive? Do you see open lanes for passes?
Est-ce que tu vois un espacement possible?
Do you see long help? No. So I must know where I pass the ball. And it's very automatic. It's not so complicated.
Donc il faut que je sache où je vais passer la balle en fonction de ce qui est...
You see the big on you. When you see the big on you, okay, either because he switch or help, boom, ahead, okay?
Donc l'un des principes, dès que je vois le joueur 5 ou 4 sur moi, je dois passer la balle.
Now, if he hedges,
Aide,
roll there, stop. It's true. I can still pass back here. It's true. But you see what a short way he has. Do the pick and roll. Do the pick and roll.
Je peux toujours passer la balle dans ce cas.
Come on.
mais
Where is the man out? Ahí. Come here. Do. Stay here. So, use the pick and roll. Hedge, but throw it back. Throw it back. Throw it back. It's a short way. You see? It's much shorter. We want to have more, longer help, so they have longer recover. And on longer recover, we might drive them. It's completely different.
on veut une aide au niveau spatial plus importante pour qu'on ait une reprise encore plus importante pour étirer leur défense.
Okay, so just keep this it's very, very simple. Keep it in mind for when we attack with the switches. Now, we talked about the switch. Switch. First, we want to take in consideration the clock.
D'abord, sur les pick and roll, la première considération qu'on va prendre en compte, ce sera celle du temps.
Okay, so if the switch happens early in the action, we want to go inside first.
Si le switch arrive tôt dans la combinaison, nous voulons chercher à attaquer à l'intérieur.
At least try to go inside.
Ou au moins essayer d'aller à l'intérieur.
Why? Because we have the time, if we go inside and the defense trap or double team or whatever the big, we will get a very good three-point shot in balance and we might get the offensive rebound.
Pourquoi? Parce que justement, comme on a le temps, si on permet à la défense de collapser sur la balle à l'intérieur, ça donnera davantage de temps au tireur à 3 points de pouvoir tirer correctement plutôt qu'en fin d'attaque réglementaire.
If they switch early in the play, okay, and we go inside, we have time to go inside, outside. It's very, very simple to understand, okay?
Donc s'ils font des switches tôt dans l'attaque placée, on a plus de temps pour jouer intérieur-extérieur.
If the switch happens in the second part of the clock or even in the last seconds, of course we don't have the possibility to post the ball and then have the ball coming out because the clock will expire.
Bien sûr, si ces switches arrivent à la fin de l'attaque, on n'a plus de temps, on n'a pas de temps, voire pour pouvoir travailler en relation intérieure-extérieure.
Okay, so once said that,
Donc, une fois dit,
we are quite early in the play, first part of the possession, okay?
on est tôt dans la combinaison offensive, première partie.
I'm such a great shooter that they switch. As soon as they switch, what you do? You roll diagonally in the middle of the paint,
On a dit que tu courais diagonalement.
okay?
jusqu'à-
You see if you have him. Maybe you have him there, okay? Stop. Maybe you have him through him.
Peut-être que tu peux lui passer.
Very good.
Peut-être que tu peux la passer.
Perfect, okay? And now if they trap you,
Et
you can throw the ball out, we shoot. Okay, everybody knows this.
S'ils font une trappe sur toi, tu peux toujours leur donner à l'extérieur.
Again, you roll diagonally, so if they want, why we want to roll diagonal?
Pourquoi
Not
veut-on-
only, sorry,
Pourquoi veut-on que le joueur qui ait fait le pic s'ouvre ensuite diagonalement?
not only for this, but also, not only to give him the ball, to extend the weak side help, but also because we want to keep in consideration that we need to probably attack, switch out. Okay? So what is switch out?
Pas seulement pour pouvoir simplement ouvrir et faire étendre l'aide défensive.
Un café? Un croissant? Go there. So imagine, he is our first big man, our center, number 5. He is our 4-man, okay? So he's guarded by the second big man, okay? The 2 big men are here and there,
Donc
okay?
les deux joueurs intérieurs sont 5 et 4. 4 est plus loin.
All the good teams that they switch, they will do this.
Toutes les bonnes équipes qui font des switches vont faire ça.
They will switch him out. They will switch again with this second big and switch the small out to the big.
Ils vont se débrouiller
Correct.
pour que leur plus grand joueur continue à prendre le joueur 5 et que le deuxième joueur intérieur qui joue plus à l'extérieur soit repris par un petit.
You easily understand that if he rolls there, roll there, roll there,
Maintenant, si
it's a very easy switch out, correct?
facile
Very
pour la
short
défense.
distance, okay?
de faire le changement de joueur.
Now, if I throw the ball there and you go there, stop. As soon as you see this, that he's leaving for you, go. Just go to the rim and throw the ball up in the air. That's it. before the small gets on you. Is clear? Let's try. Let's try. Ready?
Dès que je vois que mon joueur me
Ready? Come on, let's go. Switch the shooter. Switch the shooter.
diagonalement,
Well, like this. Okay, you can go to the rim, or you can even cut middle. I mean,
tu peux
give
aller
me the
au
ball.
cercle ou bien
Give me
tu
the ball.
peux aller au coin
Give me
supérieur.
the ball. Hey. As soon, here. Okay. As soon as you see that he's leaving for you, exactly, you just break the middle here. Bravo.
Tu peux venir
Okay.
jouer au poste.
By the way, this is why when we have time to draw the action or the play, and we attack a team that is switching and switching out, we want to have the second big always in vision. So go there in the corner.
Au fait, c'est pour ça que cela explique que lorsqu'on a le temps de le faire sur un bloc-notes, on peut expliquer pourquoi la connexion peut se faire avec le joueur 5 et le joueur 4 dans le même scénario.
A very simple action to attack the switch out is this. I am the point guard, so I'm guarded by a small defender, usually,
Je suis
okay?
le meneur et on va avoir un switch out.
If I have a second ball handler here,
Si j'ai un
I
deuxième-
give him the ball and I cut straight to the corner, okay?
Je coupe directement au coin,
Screen this, screen him, switch it,
sur l'écran.
switch it. So now, if they want to switch out, they have even the point guard here. And point guard will not like to switch and switch out, so he might probably be reluctant. So this will give even more space to our center to keep posting here. It's very simple, very basic, okay?
Ce genre de combinaison amènera le meneur de jeu à devoir défendre sur pratiquement deux joueurs. En général, le meneur de jeu ne va pas aimer à le faire avec autant d'espace entre les deux attaquants.
Okay. So question is, okay, coach, that's fine. You have time here. You have 20 seconds probably. You have 18 seconds to run the clock, put your big where you want. It's easy. What about if they switch with 10 seconds? Okay?
Imaginons donc que maintenant, au lieu d'avoir 20 secondes ou 18 secondes, il reste 10 secondes.
We do the same thing.
On va faire la même chose.
Exactly the same thing. We throw the ball, I pass the ball. This will look stupid for you. I understand. Say it.
Ok. Je vais faire exactement la même chose. Ça peut vous paraître stupide, mais je vais faire exactement la même chose.
And I hammer their head. Boom, 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 boom.
Je
Okay?
martèle à mes joueurs.
I don't want this. I don't want this.
Ce que je ne veux pas,
Okay? Switch it. I don't want this.
je ne veux pas ces drills inutiles.
And everybody here is ready to help, trap, rotate.
Parce que là, tout le monde est prêt à agir en défense.
Also, there are teams. Zelimir Obradovic was the first one to do this 10 years ago. That when he had this here, if he had mismatch here, he was immediately, as soon as I was starting to do this, bravo, he was trapping me. Run to him, to the shooter. That's it. And do it again, 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 do it again. Huge mismatch here. 7, 6, 5, 4. Hey! Jesus.
Dès qu'il y a une différence de taille, utilisez-la.
That's what drives me
Comme
crazy.
c'était le cas il y a 10 ans.
That's what drives me crazy.
C'est ce qui me rend fou.
But it's not his fault. It's not his fault. Because it's like my son. It's the same thing. And I fight him every day. This is the generation where they always have a computer thinking for them. It's not his fault. They always have something in their hand, like the small iPhone, that has answer for everything. You don't need to think. It's not his fault. And I get crazy because, tell me this, I'm sure he's a smart kid, for sure. So, here. Who was screening here? Again, get there, sorry. Now tell me this, go there. Here, okay, switch out, get there, boom, switch. Now, 6, 5, boom, now, stop. He sees the big man, we trap to release the big man, correct? Okay?
Donc il a vu le joueur intérieur, on a fait la trappe pour justement libérer le joueur intérieur.
So he sees that there is shooter in the corner and this poor big who is running, okay? And if we don't tell him, he doesn't go to the corner. He was waiting for him to go to the corner.
Et il voit le joueur extérieur qui est susceptible de tirer, mais il n'est pas capable d'annoncer, parce qu'il attend de voir qui va aller sur le joueur extérieur qui peut être libéré, le shooter de fond.
I used to tell to my players when I was crazy, when you go to the bathroom, traduction s'il vous plaît.
When you go to the...
When you go to the bathroom, I was saying to my players.
Je dis à mes joueurs, quand tu vas au fond,
And you are in front, you go to the bathroom to take a piss, okay?
Bon, quand tu vas au WC, bon,
Do you pull down the zip, correct?
tu descends, ça une fermeture éclair,
Do you take it out? Huh?
tu la mets dehors.
You take it out and you piss. Or, because you're thinking something, you do piss like this without zippering. Tell me. So can I have in basketball the same level of attention that you have when you piss?
Donc, est-ce que je peux avoir le même niveau d'attention quand je joue au basket,
Yeah, you
quand tu joues
can.
au basket que quand tu vas au WC?
You can.
Ou alors,
Seriously, I was trying to draw their attention.
j'étais donc simplement en train d'essayer d'attraper leur attention.
Back in the days, I was telling my players, I could tell my players, when you are with your girlfriend, if you put the same attention that you put in basketball, you will probably put her pregnant 10 times.
Je disais donc à mes joueurs que s'ils mettaient autant d'attention, s'ils prêtaient autant d'attention à elle
La même attention
qu'au basket,
vous avez pour le condom, c'est nécessaire pour le basketball. And my players at that time were accepting this. Now you joke like this, they immediately call the association, they call the agent, they get on strike, so sense of humor is no more there. But bottom line,
tu pourrais la mettre comme enceinte 10 fois. Enfin maintenant, ce genre de remarques, je ne peux plus les faire parce que j'aurais tout de suite.
can we put a little bit of attention in this and understand what's going on the floor? Okay, very good. So what I want, going back to serious thing, late in the clock or second part on the clock, I just want this. Switch, here, and now back here. No. Okay, if you have that, fine. If you have a layup, for sure. I'm sorry. But let's say that you see him fighting and blah, 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 okay? So what I want in 6-7 seconds is this. Boom, hey, boom, drive him. Why? Because 90% of the bigs, do it again.
Pourquoi je saute pas en arrière? Parce que 90% du temps, des fois,
90% of the bigs on this pass will make a step there. Bravo.
quand cette passe est faite, justement, j'ai mon adversaire qui va.
So now, when the ball comes back, you have the big running at you, which is the best situation. You have a closeout by a big man against a guard who can probably shoot or drive.
On se retrouve dans une situation de close-out où justement le joueur intérieur doit gérer un meneur qui peut travailler ou justement un meneur qui se retrouve avec un joueur qui peut attaquer lui aussi.
To me, it's completely different from this. Watch.
C'est complètement différent de ce scénario.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, blah, blah, blah. Now you shoot with the player that they want to shoot, that the defense wants to shoot.
Maintenant, vous êtes en train d'être forcé à tirer ou à jouer avec le joueur que la défense voulait justement terminer avec.
So again, even if the clock is short, throw it ahead, get it back, drive him, find the shooter, finish, get the foul.
Même s'il reste peu de temps, mieux vaut encore travailler ce genre de scénario avec je me recule, je peux rattaquer de l'autre côté avec la défense qui s'est collapsée vers le joueur qui a coupé au panier.
Who's the key player?
Quel est le joueur le plus important?
Of course, this one. Of course.
Bien sûr, le meneur.
He needs to be aware, okay? Aware of the situation.
Il doit d'abord être attentif à la situation.
He needs to be unselfish.
Il a besoin d'avoir les yeux sur tout le jeu.
He needs to be disciplined.
Il doit être discipliné.
Because what will happen sometimes is that clock is running down.
Parce
okay, he will get it, and he thinks, okay, now it's my turn. Now I have to do it. No. No. We still have a mismatch here. We are just moving the ball to force the defense to go like this, like this, like this. Okay?
Même s'il y a une différence de taille à un moment donné, il faut forcer quand même, il faut qu'il soit conscient qu'il doit forcer la défense à aller dans un sens, dans un autre, et à nouveau dans un autre sens.
Okay. Now, small detail. Sometimes you don't have time for this. Okay? So sometimes you are in the standard situation where, and this is the worst part, okay?
Parfois, vous n'avez même pas le temps de gérer toutes ces situations. Il ne vous reste pas assez de temps pour cela. On se retrouve dans une situation qui est pire.
Okay. For some reason, we don't do what coach likes and what the basketball god likes, okay?
Pour toute raison, on ne fait pas ce que le coach attendait et la balle part là où on voulait.
Le dieu du basketball. What
le dieu du basket.
Okay? So, usually what coach likes is what the basketball god likes.
Normalement, ce
for
que
sure.
le coach veut, c'est ce que les dieux du basket.
Okay. So, I keep the ball here. And you go. Now, couple of little things. Most of the guards like to start doing this, looking for him to go back. Okay? Now, if you want to attack a defender, you can go both ways.
La plupart des arrières aiment attendre que leur défenseur direct recule pour ensuite produire leur attaque.
Okay.
Il y a deux choses que vous pouvez faire.
Depending how you are physically and depending how your opponent is,
En fonction de votre forme physique et de votre adversaire,
you can try, no, sorry, come here. You can try to force him to go back and forth. So you might force him like this, to do this, and then maybe this, okay? Or you can force him to go east, west, and put the inside shoulder and draw the contact and get a foul, depending how he is.
donc en fonction de sa forme, soit vous pouvez le faire travailler du sud-nord ou est-ouest et ensuite attaquer avec votre épaule intérieure.
I don't know if you follow a lot tennis. Personally, I am a maniac of tennis.
Je ne sais pas si vous suivez beaucoup le tennis, par exemple à Manille.
And in tennis, there are players who are very good in doing this and this,
Donc en tennis, on a beaucoup de joueurs qui sont excellents pour les pas chassés.
but they are so and so when they need to run forward and back. That's when you attack them with a short shot, okay?
Par contre, ils ne sont pas aussi efficaces lorsqu'ils font leur feinte avant ou arrière pour aller travailler sur des amortis.
Same in basketball.
Pareil en basket,
There are big kids who have ability to do this, this, and cover your shot.
donc on a
Okay.
des défenseurs qui sont capables de faire ces mouvements et d'embêter la tire.
But they have more problems if they have to do this and then this.
Mais ils ont plus de soucis lorsqu'il faut qu'ils fassent leur pas chassé.
So my guard need to know how to attack in both situations.
Et donc mes joueurs arrière doivent pouvoir attaquer dans les deux situations.
And going back again to Papaloukas, okay, talking again Theodoros Papaloukas, the great point guard from Greece,
Pour revenir à Papaloukas,
okay, he learned to do this. Instead of trying to attack, he was not a good shooter. Okay, so when he was trying to do this, his man was always going back, and he was taking his horrible jump shot, he was never making it. Okay, so what he started to do was this. He started always with his left, attacking a little bit, because now, if I do this, and he doesn't move, my next step is this shoulder contact, I go. So, if I do this, and he start moving, that's when you go diagonal, boom, push it, put the shoulder here, and go. So even if you are not a good shooter, you can still attack the mismatch. Okay, does it make sense?
donc même
Très
si
bien.
vous n'êtes pas un bon tireur, en emmenant votre adversaire d'un côté pour pouvoir ensuite attaquer vers le cercle, vous gagnez l'échange.
Now, this requires cooperation.
Cela requiert de la coopération, travail d'équipe.
Because my teammates know that I'm good in driving with the right hand, okay?
Parce que mes
So-
partenaires savent que justement, je vais amener l'adversaire sur sa main droite.
And I'm not a good shooter.
Et il n'est pas un bon tireur.
Okay? So, clock is running down. Okay? What I want to go? Where I want to go? Tell me.
Puisque le temps
I'm not a
passe,
good shooter. I'm a right-hand driver.
je suis pas un bon shooter. Le temps passe, où je dois aller?
What I will probably try to do is this and then this, correct? Okay? So what you have to do immediately? As soon as you see this, where you go, my friend? Where you go, my friend? Right away. Where you go? Right away. Clock is running down. 7, 6, immediately. As soon as you see this, give me the space for my right hand here. And now we have the space to go. If you stay there, you kill me. Because now I can only go left, and I'm not so good. Does it make sense? Okay? Here's the drill. Get to the baseline. Get to the baseline.
Voici un exercice pour justement aider à ce cas de figure.
Okay. When I say go, okay, blue come out. We run a pick and roll, okay, and defense switches. Okay?
Donc quand il va dire go,
It's clear?
les bleus vous sortez,
So,
vous prenez, vous faites.
you will run the pick and roll, okay? And we will have 10 seconds left, 9 seconds left. So we don't have time to do a lot of things. You can just go back, or create the opportunity for a right-hand drive, okay? So I don't know where you are, okay? You must give him space with the right hand.
Vous devez lui donner il va devoir tirer, aller main droite, et de toute façon il reste que 10 secondes. Vous avez juste le temps d'attaquer et de revenir, les noirs de faire votre défense, vous savez qu'il faut l'emmener, et vous devez créer vos opportunités, vos espaces pour qu'il puisse travailler.
Compris? Now, when I say go, all the offensive player must come above the foul line extended, okay? Out of here, okay? Go! Okay, pick it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Très bien. Très bien. This is exactly what we're talking about. Very simple. Don't panic. Don't panic. 9 seconds is a lot of time. Okay?
Inutile de paniquer, 9 secondes c'est beaucoup de temps.
Give him his strong hands. You know your teammate. You know your teammate.
Vous connaissez
Okay.
votre partenaire, donc donnez-lui sa main forte.
Make him go where he wants. Now we create for him a pick and roll, and we want to give him his left.
Maintenant, on va lui faire un pick and roll pour qu'il puisse travailler sur sa main gauche.
You know what? We have 13 seconds. So feel free to pass it. You understand what I mean? Pass it and get it back. It is clear? Okay?
Avec 13 secondes,
Go!
on a le temps de lui donner
Go!
et de la
Go! Go! Pick and roll. Switch! Switch! Okay. Stop. Bullshit. Do it again.
recommencer.
Again, from the beginning. No, from the beginning. I want you to understand. 13 seconds is a lot of time. 12 seconds is a lot of time. Pick and roll. Okay. Hey. Stop. If they switch here. Okay. Pass ahead. Maybe there. Maybe dunk. Maybe.
Peut-être que ça, tu seras possible.
If not, throw it back here.
Sinon, tu lui redonnes.
Space for his left. Space. Okay. And you can do. Let's say you're left-handed. You're very good with your left. So now we find the time. Okay? Do it again. Do it again. 12 seconds. Take your time. 12 seconds.
12 secondes.
12 seconds. Okay? Go. 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 11. 10. 7. 6. 5. Très bien. It's very simple. It's very simple. They are doing things together. They are, sorry, go ahead.
Non, c'est très simple. Ils commencent à associer les choses ensemble.
They are creating space one for the other.
Ils ont créé l'espace les uns pour les autres.
They are aware of the clock. Very important. Very important.
Ils sont au courant, ils sont conscients de ce qui se passe au niveau du temps.
Last one. Okay? We have 6 seconds.
Il reste
So we have to be very, very quick. No time for nothing. Okay? And we will give him the right hand again. Okay?
Donc il reste 6 secondes.
Very
On n'a pas
good.
le temps pour
Let's
grand
go.
chose et on veut
Let's
lui
go.
ouvrir la
Ready?
droite.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, not bad, not bad. If you have a little bit more, a little bit more of, boom. And remember, if you want to go right, make him move here, okay? These 2 seconds will be well used, okay? Do it again.
N'oublie pas, si tu veux l'amener sur ta
Hey.
droite, amène-le d'abord sur ta gauche.
7 seconds, but I still want to see the pick and roll, okay? I will not rush you. I will count the 7 seconds after the pick and roll. Don't worry. Oh, ready? Go. Good. Spacing. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Very good. So, just to review, give the opportunity to the man with the ball to have a shot and the pass. Okay?
Pour revenir à ce qu'on a vu, donner l'opportunité au porteur de balle d'avoir son opportunité de tir.
Understand when it's better to throw the ball ahead or when it's better to throw the ball behind.
Comprenez, appréhendez quand l'opportunité est meilleure de donner la balle devant ou derrière.
Don't be afraid to pass the ball on the mismatch when they switch. Don't be afraid. You will get the ball back.
N'ayez pas peur d'amener la balle jusqu'à la ligne de fond, vous la retrouverez, elle reviendra.
Force the defender, the big who is defending the ball, not only to go north-south, but also to go east-west.
Forcez le joueur intérieur qui est en charge du porteur de balle, non seulement de travailler en avant, en arrière, mais aussi de travailler d'ouest à l'est, enfin latéralement.
Know your teammates and make sure that you space in a way that you give your teammate his best hand, his strong hand.
Connaissez vos coéquipiers et sachez sur chacun d'eux quelle est leur main forte pour pouvoir leur donner la balle.
Okay. Now, we have 5-10 minutes for questions. Okay? I'm here at your disposal. Let's talk before we go for lunch. Please.
Il nous reste 5 à 10 minutes. Posez vos questions.
We have situation pick and roll switch,
Yes.
pass back 1-1.
Yeah.
My question,
Yeah.
we have situation point guard who is not scoring.
Uh-huh.
Also strong, 1-1 not scoring.
Yes.
He passed the ball to the best player
Yes.
who get the ball here.
Yes.
What to do? Pass back or what to do?
No, I let the best player to score. But my question,
To play 1-1,
yeah. But my question is, why your best player was not in pick and roll? Okay. Because now journalists will write, we have idiot coach with pick and roll, not for best player. So, thank you. Please, more questions.
La question posée était sur un joueur qui avait bénéficié du pick and roll
Oh, I'm sorry.
et qui, balle en main, ne pouvait pas tirer. La réponse de coach Messina, c'était pourquoi vous le laissez avoir la balle et tirer si à un moment donné vous pouvez la faire tirer par quelqu'un d'autre. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait sur le terrain dans ce cas-là? C'était la réponse. D'autres questions?
Oh, please, thank you.
In the horns, ball is in the middle, more static, and then you push normally to a certain position.
Et quand la
You
balle est au
mean
milieu,
defense against horns? Okay.
One move.
Okay.
quand la balle est au milieu dans l'axe panier-panier, que faites-vous alors que la défense s'agglomère?
So, let's set up for the horns. So let's have here, second big here, corner. So, just for my understanding, you're asking me how we defend this? Okay.
Comment vous faites pour défendre alors que vous avez un pick and roll possible d'un côté, un pick and roll possible de l'autre dans l'axe panier-panier?
Please. Okay, good question. So, question from coach is how we do defend if they cross 4 and 5, okay? So, for example, I cross him, and then we jump here to screen, okay? So,
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait dans ce cas de figure où justement 4 va faire un écran pour 5 et qu'ensuite il revient pour faire le pick and roll sur le porteur?
so like a general idea, for years I've been doing this. With 5, we push, we stay soft, okay? We drop down. So with 5, we're here, okay? With 4, we want to switch or hedge. Why? Because usually the 4 will pop, okay? So if we stay like this with 4, he will pop, maybe we'll get shot, he will get screen, pop please. Maybe we'll get shot, I don't want this, okay? So, like a general idea, defender of 4 must stay attached. Defender of 5 drops down. So,
Pour plusieurs années, ce que j'avais eu l'habitude de faire, c'était que le défenseur de 5 reculait, alors que le défenseur de 4 restait sur son joueur, parce que s'il reculait, il avait l'habitude de jouer poste haut et donc de pouvoir tirer. Donc maintenant, j'ai changé un peu cette philosophie. Voilà ce que je fais quand je défends sur 5.
So, you know you have to stay with him, because you have to be ready, okay? So whatever he does, you stay with him, okay? And I give you space to go. So let's cross, please. Whatever you want. Cross. Pass, stay attached with him. Stay attached to him. Show there. Hey, you need to run and show on the pick and roll, okay? You can go right or left, whatever you want, okay? Double, double, horns, 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 horns. Jesus Christ. Use the pick and roll. You can use him or him. Let's go. It's a double high pick and roll, okay? Go, go, go. No, no. Jesus. So. Hey, hey, 1, 2, pick and roll, okay? 3, à gauche et à droite, okay? Let's go. Ready? Okay?
Toi, tu utilises le pick and roll, ou bien ils vont
Okay,
te faire.
ready? Stay attached to him. You need to show, okay?
Reste
Horns,
attaché.
horns, 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 horns. Good, good. More or less, okay? Does it make sense? Now, if we know we cross, they cross, I'm sorry. If we know they cross,
Si on sait qu'ils vont justement croiser,
top lock him, in front. That's it.
voilà, tu l'empêches le sommet.
And I drop here.
Et maintenant,
Okay.
je me laisse.
So now you go. But smart players will not cross and they will screen immediately. So it's a double screen. So we don't want
Avec mes
this.
joueurs, je ferai ce genre de déplacement parce que de toute façon, je ne ferai pas la prise à 2.
Now, for your knowledge, an interesting detail, just for your knowledge.
Pour votre connaissance,
In Europe,
en Europe,
we usually also send him to one side.
en général, on l'envoie d'un côté.
Some teams tell him 4, 4, 4, so he sends him to the side of 4. Okay?
Donc il y a certaines équipes qui crient simplement 4 et qui l'envoient du côté de 4.
So they can switch, for
Donc,
example.
comme ça, ils peuvent faire l'échange.
Other teams tell him, send him left, send him right, to his right, okay? So you force him to his right because they have 5 there. So you can push, okay? You stay, bravo, exactly.
D'autres équipes vont l'envoyer sur la droite.
Fight him, now you roll, there is no space to go, blah, blah, blah. But my point is, in Europe, we can force him one way, okay?
En Europe, on a quand même le droit de l'envoyer d'un côté ou de l'autre.
With at least 6 NBA teams, you cannot do this.
Il y a au moins 6 équipes en NBA qui ne le font jamais.
This year, we were preparing our games against Oklahoma City, okay?
Donc cette année, on était en train de préparer notre match contre Oklahoma City.
Most important play for them, double high pick and roll for Russell Westbrook.
Donc le plus important pour eux, c'était justement ce double pick and roll.
So we are discussing, you know, like the real idiot, I say, I think we should force him to his left because he's he's not as good like with his right hand, okay?
Donc on était en train de discuter, à penser qu'il valait mieux envoyer notre meneur de jeu sur la main gauche parce qu'il était meilleur que sur la main droite.
And they told me, forget it.
On peut toujours
Forget
tout
it.
oublier.
If you guard him or the point guard of Cleveland or Chris Paul, and instead of staying like this, you go like this, they're gone. They're gone.
Vous pouvez tout oublier parce que le temps que vous placiez vos défenseurs d'une manière ou d'une autre, l'adversaire est déjà parti.
And it's true. These incredible guards, as soon as you stay on the shoulder, okay, before a screen comes, okay, it's different. It's different if you are here,
C'est différent si je suis placé comme ça,
the screen is coming,
avec un écran qui m'arrive dessus.
the screen is coming, you can still do this because the big is here, okay?
Je peux toujours faire ce mouvement parce que le joueur intérieur, le grand, est en train d'arriver.
But if Russell Westbrook is here and the two bigs are at the elbow, stay at the elbow.
Restez d'un côté.
No, elbow. What's the elbow? Okay. Okay. So they are standing. They are not coming. Okay.
C'est complètement différent s'il ne bouge pas.
As soon as you do this, move here. He's gone.
Et aussitôt qu'il est ouvert,
And
aussitôt que le défenseur s'ouvre d'un côté ou de l'autre, le meneur est parti.
this is just a little anecdote, just to tell you how even myself, who I had watched a lot of NBA games on TV, once you see the real speed, you are really surprised.
C'est ce qui me fait dire, avec l'expérience que j'ai, qu'une fois qu'on voit la vitesse réelle de certaines choses, alors que j'ai déjà eu une expérience, on peut être vraiment surpris par les joueurs.
Just a little story. Before we go and you go for lunch, please give a big hand. They've been extremely patient the whole morning, extremely helpful. Thank you. Merci bien. Merci.
Applaudissez les joueurs pour faire un bon boulot.
You can go. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Okay? Thank you very much.